Hey everyone, welcome back to RJK English. It's been a while. So I'm just setting up my screen here. Um, I use the Vimeo recorder. So last week I came back after 3 months being off in order to uh, do a couple videos. I want to get back to doing some more. Um, so we're going to go back into basic English grammar. We stopped at future continuous, I believe, future perfect. So they will have built a skyscraper by January. We are going forward to future in the past today. And I always use this book, English for Everyone. Really good. Should check it out. Um, Future in the past. So there's a number of constructions in English that can be used to describe thoughts about the future that someone had at some point in the past. So in this, if you look at this timeline, you might hear my kids upstairs. I am a father now. Um, we're back earlier, someone was thinking forward that the traffic was going to be awful. The traffic is awful. I think I'll be late to work. That's earlier. They were thinking that. Now they're thinking, looking back, I thought, past tense, I was going to be late. I was going to be late. But now I'm right on time. So I'm about to go to work and I say to myself, oh, the traffic is awful. I think I'm going to be late for work. I'm going to be. I'm in the future, I will be late. Now it's the future. And I look back and I say, I thought I was going to be late, but I'm right on time. Okay? So we're looking back at what we thought would have happened, usually to the present day. So how do we form this? We put the I, was, or were. That's based on whether it is a plural or a singular subject. I was going to, that will never change. Be late, it could be something else. I was going to go to the store. But here our verb is base form of to be, which is be, late. I was going to be late. So I thought that I was going to be late, but I'm on time. Oh, thank God. I'm not going to be in trouble. Let's look at some further examples. I was going to start a new book today, but I didn't have time. So maybe your friend comes up to you and says, hey, Alex, weren't you going to start a new book today? I was going to start a new book today. You know, I had that intention in the past, but I didn't have time, so I didn't do it. Mike was going to have a party, but nobody could come, so he didn't have the party. Delia was going to buy a new dress, but she couldn't find one. So you see that a lot of times we're using this to show that we thought something was going to happen. In the past, we thought something in the future was going to happen, and it didn't, or something different happened. But it's not always like that. We were going to buy a new dog, but we decided, wait, sorry, I interrupted. Were you going to say something? That's kind of different. So we're talking to our friend, and we suddenly realize, oh, I think they were about to say something, and I interrupted them in the past. Now it's past that point. And I say, sorry, I was talking on and on. Were you going to say something? Meaning, or I could say, did I interrupt you? But I could say it this way. Were you going to say something? Okay, so that's the future in the past. Future in the past. I'm looking back at thinking of the future in the past, okay? Kind of confusing. Here's future in the past using would, which is another form of were or to be, where will is used to talk about a future event from the present. I will go to the store today. Would is used to talk about a past view of it. So here's earlier in the day. I think I will finish the gardening today. It shouldn't take too long. But now, I thought I would finish today, but there is still a lot left to do. It's very similar to the other, right? It's future in the past. I thought I would. I thought I was going to finish today, or you could say, I thought I would finish today, but there's still a lot left to do. I could use either one in that. Let's look at other examples. I always knew she would be successful. So we're at her graduation. I turn to my friend and I say, you know what, buddy? I always knew she would be successful. Or I always knew she was going to be successful. I was told that my car would be fixed by now. So I'm at the mechanic and my car isn't fixed yet. I was told that my car would be fixed by now. It would be in the state of being fixed at this point. I was told that in the past, that in the future this would happen. And now the future has come and it didn't happen. Now I'm talking to my friend who's a doctor and we're kind of reminiscing. Reminiscing means I'm thinking of the past. Did you ever think you would become a doctor? Isn't that amazing that you're a doctor? Did you ever think in the past that you would become a doctor? And you go, well, at some point I did, but when I was a child, I did not think of that. I was going to be something else. Isn't it amazing that I'm a doctor? Okay, another example. I don't know where Hilda is. I thought she'd be here by 8 p.m. Now you notice the contraction. That's she would. If it was she will, it would be she'll. But this is she'd. I don't know where Hilda is. I thought she'd be here by 8 p.m. So we're friends of Hilda's. We're a little bit worried about her. Why isn't she here? I thought she'd be here by 8 p.m. The future and the past using the past continuous. Jenny was extremely nervous on Monday morning. Here's Monday morning. Jenny was extremely nervous. That's the past. She was taking her driving test that afternoon. So this is a planned event. She was taking her driving test that afternoon. So thinking back to the past, here's her. She was extremely nervous. She was taking a driving test that afternoon. We saw something like this before. I am leaving on the train tomorrow. My flight is leaving tomorrow. But here we're talking about past future. She was taking her driving test that afternoon. Okay, other examples. They were planning to go to the beach tomorrow, but the weather is terrible. So it's not tomorrow when we're saying that. They were planning to go to the beach tomorrow, but the weather's terrible. They probably won't be able to go. Michelle had been cleaning all day. Her sister was arriving that evening. So we're talking about the past. And this is like her train was leaving that evening. Remember we did future. My train is leaving tonight. Well, now we're doing it in the past as a future. Hugo had to go to bed early because he was flying early the following morning. So these are the three ways that we can use future in the past. Next time, we're going to recap on future tense, and then we'll move on to passive sentences. So I hope this was helpful to you today. Make sure to like and subscribe. That will help me to get more subscribers. If you want me to cover something else, make sure to talk to me about it. If you need me to help you in Hindi or Urdu, make sure to give me a message and I will try to start at the beginning doing the videos using some Hindi and Urdu to make it a little easier. I don't have other languages that will help with that. I'm learning some French right now and German, but I don't have enough of it. So anyways, like and subscribe and make sure to go on Facebook as well. I have a lot of videos and we can talk there as well. Otherwise, make a comment and I will see you next time.